I've been saying this for quite some time. The only thing that makes sense with all of this fraud being found, especially in these blue states, is that Democrat politicians were getting a kickback in the form of donations. That's the only thing that makes sense. You can't tell me that they didn't know about all of these millions, in some cases billions of dollars going missing. You can't tell me that they didn't know. They did. And lo and behold, we were right once again. Check it out.
This might be a bit shocking. Remember when I went and exposed the adult daycare scam inside of New York City? These adult daycares were billing for an impossible amount of patients inside of Flushing, Queens for adult daycares. For instance, this guy right here operated an adult daycare that received $44 million of your taxpayer dollars. I exposed it plain and simple, and Governor Hochul and Mayor Mamdani absolutely went completely silent. And it's super funny because when I exposed the daycare fraud in Minnesota, then New York City gave $4.5 billion to 2-year-olds, and I said, why are you guys doing that? They said, well, this initiative extends money to 2-year-olds, but intellectually you may be eligible. Governor Hochul started beef with me, and I was like, well, I'm going to finish it. Well, now it turns out that Governor Hochul is receiving donations from these adult daycare scammers in New York City.
Living Well received $8.6 million in 2025, and on their peak day of business, they billed the state for 406 beneficiaries. My name's Nick Shirley.
Well, Kathy Hochul received over $55,000 from these adult daycares in New York City. Yes, this guy right here has been actively donating to Kathy Hochul. So the reason why these politicians get so mad at me when I expose the fraud is because I'm exposing the very dollars that benefit them and their political agendas inside of their own state. These politicians have learned that fraud is the best way to gain control of a large group of a population, because why would a group in a community cut off the hand that feeds them? And more specifically, why would any community ever vote against somebody who is giving them money no matter what? We have so much money here inside the United States that we are able to hand out millions upon millions of dollars and no one will even notice. And now that somebody's looking and these politicians are being exposed, they're all freaking out, and Kathy Hochul is one of them.